Hi, my name is Becca Buell, and this semester has really reminded me of those ceramic projects that I used to make in high school, because I would start off with a brilliant idea, and somewhere along the way, I would figure out that I didn't have the ability to pull it off the way I thought I would. And then I would be forced to freestyle, and I would end up with something totally unique and creative. And that happened to me this semester too, because I had a different vision of how I wanted this semester to go, but along the way, things changed and I was forced to freestyle. However, I was left with a very special and unique semester. The most positive lesson that I learned this semester was the ability to adapt and adjust to different types of situations that life may throw at you. This is a very important life skill that I will be using for the rest of my life. I also learned how to square breathe, which is really good for calming anxiety and making one feel less nervous. And I also use that all the time. This semester had a fair amount of changes from last semester. I liked my classes more. I knew my way around town more. I was more comfortable with my friends and with my workplace than I was last semester. But the main difference between this semester and last semester is that I really grew out of my shell this semester, and I allowed myself to be more brave and to step out of my comfort zone a little more than I had last semester. The most eye-opening performance for me in this class was the fiction performance. It was my worst performance, and I think that the reason it was so eye-opening is that I realized afterward I didn't pick the story because I felt any type of connection to it. I felt familiar with the story. I picked it because I had read it before. And when you are performing a story like that to an audience, I think it's really important to connect with it and to understand what's going on in the story and to feel some type of way about it, because then you give a much more passionate performance and you care more, and then the audience can tell that you care more and that you're more passionate about it, and they can pick up on that. And if you just pick a story that you're familiar with, then it makes your performance bland instead of interesting like it should be. So another thing that I learned while looking over fiction and poetry was the importance of identifying the narrator. Because when you identify the narrator, you understand their emotions, their motivations, the reasoning, the way they think a little bit more. And then you can connect with that again, and you sort of become the speaker, you embody them, and it enhances the performance because you are acting for your audience. They feel as though they're listening to your story and not just a story. And that can really take a performance from just kind of okay to incredible. This semester, I would rate my attendance honestly at a 79. I missed a couple classes for sure, but I did lead a fair amount of the small group sessions, and I participated a lot in those, and I spent a fair amount of time doing the extra credit. And while I may not have participated as much during the big groups, I was also paying attention. Thank you.